What's up, Dish Hoops fam? Welcome back to the channel. Last Thursday we broke down the MJ versus LeBron debate. Shout out to everyone who weighed in with those fiery comments. Today, we're diving into another legendary NBA rivalry, Kobe Bryant versus Tim Duncan. Two icons, 5 rings each, but polar opposite styles. Who truly reigns supreme? Let's settle this once and for all. Career overview. Let's kick things off with their career trajectories. Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, spent his entire 20-year career with the Lakers, becoming the face of Hollywood basketball. From his early days as a high-flying rookie to leading the Lakers to 5 championships, 2000 to 2002, 2009 to 2010, Kobe's relentless drive defined an era. He racked up 18 All-Star selections, 11 All-NBA first-team nods, and 2 scoring titles. Oh, and let's not forget his 2 Olympic gold medals. Tim Duncan, the big fundamental, was the quiet force behind the Spurs dynasty. Over 19 seasons, he anchored San Antonio to 5 titles: 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2014, earning 2 MVPs, 2001-2, 2002-3, and 3 Finals MVPs, 1999, 2003, 2005. Duncan's consistency was unreal: 15 All-NBA selections, 15 All-Defensive Team honors, and the only player to win 1,000 games with one team. While Kobe dazzled with flashy moves, Duncan dominated with robotic efficiency. Key takeaway: both were loyal to one franchise, but Kobe's global stardom clashed with Duncan's under-the-radar dominance. Scoring ability. When it came to putting the ball in the basket, Kobe was a master of artistry. His career 33,643 points, 4th all-time, included iconic performances like the 81-point game against Toronto, still the 2nd highest in NBA history. He led the league in scoring twice, 35.4 points per game in 2005-06, blending fadeaways, footwork, and fearless drives. Duncan, more like a scoring surgeon. With 26,496 career points, he relied on bank shots and post moves, shooting 50.6% from the field. He never won a scoring title, but his efficiency was elite, averaging 19-plus points per game for 11 straight seasons. The verdict: Kobe's volume scoring versus Duncan's methodical efficiency. Need a bucket in crunch time? Give me Kobe. Need a guaranteed 2 points? Duncan's your guy. Rebounding and defensive impact. Duncan's defense was the backbone of the Spurs, with 15,091 rebounds, 6th all-time, and 3,020 blocks, 5th all-time. He controlled the paint like few others. His 15 all-defensive team selections, most ever, speak volumes. Kobe, a 9-time all-defensive first-teamer, locked down perimeter stars with his agility and IQ, but his rebounding, 5.2 RPG, paled next to Duncan's 10.8 RPG. The edge: Duncan's rim protection and rebounding gave him a clear defensive advantage. Playmaking and ball handling: Kobe evolved into a savvy playmaker late in his career, dishing out 6.3 assists per game in 2013-14. His handles and no-look passes were underrated. Remember his point guard experiment in 2014? Duncan, meanwhile, was a passing savant for a big man, averaging 3.0 assists per game for his career. His high post dimes to cutters were a staple of the Spurs' motion offense. Championships and finals performance. When the lights burned brightest, both legends delivered, but in wildly different ways. Kobe Bryant's 5-2 finals record is a tale of evolution. Early in his career, he leaned on Shaq's dominance, 3 straight titles from 2000 to 2002, but his 2009 and 2010 runs redefined his legacy. In 2009, he dropped 32.4 PPG against Orlando, silencing critics who said he couldn't win without Shaq. The 2010 finals versus Boston, a bloodbath. Kobe shot just 6/24 in Game 7, but willed the Lakers to victory with 23 free throws and 15 rebounds. Clutch gene, undeniable. Tim Duncan's 5-1 finals record is a clinic in quiet dominance. His 2003 performance against the Nets is arguably the greatest finals carry job ever. 24.2 PPG, 17 RPG, 5.3 APG. No all-star teammates, just Duncan orchestrating a one-person wrecking crew. Even at 38 in 2014, he anchored the Spurs' motion offense, outsmarting Miami's Big Three with textbook fundamentals. The split: Kobe thrived as the alpha scorer. Duncan blended into systems while elevating everyone. Regular season statistics. Kobe's regular season resume screams volume scoring. Over 20 seasons, he averaged 25.0 PPG, peaking at 35.4 PPG in 2005-2006. the 9th highest scoring season in NBA history. His 81-point game, 18 All-Star nods, and 11 All-NBA first-team selections cement him as a regular season titan. But efficiency? A mixed bag. 44.7% field goal and 32.9% from three. Duncan's numbers? Surgical precision. 19.0 ppg, 10.8 rpg, 2.2 bpg over 19 seasons. No flashy 40-point games, just 15 All-NBA and 15 All-Defensive Team honors. His 2001-2 season summed it up. 25.5 points per game, 12.7 rebounds per game, 2.5 blocks per game on 50.8% shooting, a masterclass in two-way dominance. The takeaway: Kobe's relentless scoring versus Duncan's nightly double-doubles. Playoff statistics. Playoff Kobe was a different beast. In 220 postseason games, he averaged 25.6 ppg, 5.1 rpg, and 4.7 apg, including 29+ ppg in 6 separate playoff runs. His 2008 Western Conference Finals versus the Spurs, 29.2 points per game on 53% shooting, dismantling Duncan's defense with mid-range daggers. Duncan's playoff resume: a fortress. 20.7 points per game, 11.4 rebounds per game, 2.3 blocks per game over 251 games. His 2003 playoff run remains unmatched. 24.7 points per game, 15.4 rebounds per game, 5.3 blocks per game, dragging a supporting cast of rookies and role players to a title. Even in 2014, at 38, he averaged 16.3 ppg and 9.2 rpg against Miami's super team. The edge: Kobe's killer instinct versus Duncan's unshakable consistency. Head-to-head matchups. These two collided 30 times in the playoffs, with Kobe's Lakers winning 18 of those games. Their 2001 Western Conference Finals was iconic. Duncan averaged 23.0 ppg and 12.3 rpg, but Kobe countered with 33.3 ppg, helping the Lakers sweep the series 4 to fast forward to 2008. Kobe's Lakers again broke through, defeating Duncan's Spurs 4-1 in the West Finals. Kobe dropped 29.2 ppg, while Duncan's 22.4 ppg and 17.4 rpg weren't enough. Leadership and team impact. Kobe's leadership was a double-edged sword. Early in his career, his competitiveness alienated teammates. See 2004 feud with Shaq. But post-2008, he evolved into a mentor. He pushed Pau Gasol to toughen up during the 2010 Finals, and famously FaceTimed Lakers rookies mid-game to correct mistakes. His Mamba Mentality became a blueprint for obsession, practicing at 4 a.m., drilling teammates on footwork, and demanding accountability. Duncan's leadership was rooted in humility. He never gave fiery speeches. Instead, he set standards through his work ethic. When Tony Parker struggled as a rookie, Duncan shielded him from critics. During the 2014 Finals, he ceded the spotlight to Kawhi Leonard, prioritizing development over stats. Legacy and impact on the game. Kobe Bryant didn't just play basketball. He redefined what it meant to be a competitor. His Mamba Mentality became a blueprint for athletes worldwide, pushing them to obsess over details most ignore. Stars like Devin Booker and Jason Tatum still mimic his footwork, while coaches use his film sessions as teaching tools. Kobe's influence reshaped skill development. Today's guards have to master the fadeaway, the pump fake, and the art of creating space under pressure. But his impact ran deeper than X's and O's. Tim Duncan's legacy: a quiet storm that changed how franchises build teams. Before him, stars demanded trades for bigger markets. Duncan stayed 19 years in San Antonio, proving loyalty could coexist with dominance. His fundamental play style became the Spurs' DNA. No flash, just backdoor cuts and textbook pick and rolls. Big men like Joel Embiid credit Duncan for teaching them to prioritize efficiency over highlights, while coaches like Eric Spoelstra adopted his culture over ego philosophy. The verdict: Kobe owned the spotlight, Duncan owned respect, and there you have it, the ultimate breakdown of Kobe versus Duncan. Two legends, 5 rings each, but legacies that couldn't be more different. Who's your pick? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video if you're riding with the Mamba or the Big Fundamental. Want more epic debates? Hit subscribe and ring that bell. Next Thursday we're settling another all-time rivalry. You won't want to miss it. Until then, keep hooping, keep debating, and stay hungry. This is Dish Hoops, out.